We have a question from Nick. Nick says, I'm 46-year-old and have just finished another of your infamous 10,000 swing challenges. I think I've done about 4 of them in the past few years, and I'm always invigorated and re-inspired through the simplicity and vigor of the challenge. That's... I'm going to stop right there, Nick. I like that. I like the fact that it kicks you up. See, I think the same thing sometimes in these silly little challenges. Is the challenge a good idea? The 10,000 swing? I don't know. But after, you seem to pop out. It's like, yeah, okay, let's go work on my weaknesses or the things I forgot to do. I like that. I will say that I've experimented slightly with the format, changing the number of reps and movements in between swing sets, and sometimes change between a 28 and 32 kilo bell from one workout to another. Beyond doing the challenge as a challenge, could you give me a few thoughts on the value cost of increasing the number of movements performed between swings? For example, in one workout, would doing bench press, pull-ups, and overhead squats of a varying number between sets of swings. Paradoxically, I found that sometimes the increased workload in this regard seemed to make the big swing sets even more bearable. Yeah, boy, I tell you, if you can do overhead squats on the 10,000 swing challenge, that's impressive because that is a massive moving plank. Your entire body has to be locked down and moving at the same time. Pull-ups, obviously, there's no issue at all to pull-up. The one I do kind of worry about is the bench press, Nick. The bench press is the only exercise that can kill you, and I think that's a big deal. I don't like people who read my work dying in their workouts. And I guess it just happened again in California. When I was young, a guy in San Francisco died in front of his child, and this recent event happened. The guy had his GoPro on, and I know the police officer's father who had to look at the video to make sure there was no foul play, and I guess it was just horrific. If you're going to bench press, I would really prefer you maybe dumbbell bench press, kettlebell bench press, something that's a little bit safer because you're going to be coming into those bench presses fatigued. Now, on the overhead squat, if something bad happens, the bar pops out, forward or backward. On the pull-up, you just go like this. But on the bench press, I just want you to be a little safer. But yes, I think that's a good idea. One thing about this, Nick, is your workout time is going to really get longer and longer. And that might just be a thing that I point out. Maybe it's no issue with you. Yeah, I like the idea. And I actually enjoyed the feedback I got from you here. I like this idea of reinvigorated and re-inspired. That's what I like to hear. It's always about moving forward. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. We have